After 40, shoes can quietly make you look sharper, younger, and more attractive, or undo an otherwise good outfit in seconds. The best pairs are rarely the loudest or most expensive. They simply suit the man wearing them. And one style later in this list changes date night outfits almost instantly. Pair number 1. Slim retro sneakers. A man over 40 does not need to give up sneakers. He just needs to be more selective about the shape. Slim retro sneakers work because they sit close to the foot. They do not add a huge block of foam under your trousers, and they do not fight for attention with the rest of the outfit. That makes them easy to wear with clothes that already feel grown up. The Adidas Samba OG is a good example. It has a low profile, simple leather panels, and just enough contrast to be interesting. If you want to see the exact pair, it is linked in the description. Wear this kind of sneaker with straight dark denim, chinos, or relaxed tailored trousers. Add a polo, an Oxford shirt, a fine knit, or a simple jacket. Keep the outfit calm. The shoe already gives it a current feel. Where men get this wrong is trying to copy the entire outfit of someone 20 years younger. Baggy jeans dragging over the shoe, a tiny cropped jacket, stacks of jewelry, and a retro sneaker can look like a costume if none of those things fit your normal style. You only need one modern element. Let the sneaker be it. White with black or navy details is easy. Black can look sharper at night. Cream works well with olive, tan, gray, and navy. Bright combinations demand more attention from the rest of your clothes. Also watch the trouser length. These shoes look best when you can actually see their shape. If the hem swallows half the sneaker, you lose the clean line that makes the style appealing. A slim retro sneaker tells people you still pay attention to how you dress. It feels relaxed but deliberate, which is exactly the balance many men want after 40. Age matters less here than proportion. That matters now. A 48-year-old in clean sneakers, straight trousers, and a good knit can look far more natural than a 28-year-old wearing the same shoes with clothes that do not fit. The sneaker is only one part of the picture. Hair, grooming, trouser fit, and posture still do more of the work. Pair number 2. Minimal white leather sneakers. Minimal white leather sneakers make an everyday wardrobe look cleaner with very little effort. A simple white leather sneaker is easy to wear after 40 because it removes visual noise. There are no bright panels, giant air units, or technical details competing with your trousers. That simplicity works easily with almost everything you probably already own today. Wear them with dark jeans and a navy polo. Put them under beige chinos with a pale blue shirt. In summer, they work with linen trousers and a knitted short-sleeve shirt. They can even soften a casual suit when the setting does not call for dress shoes. The shape matters more than the logo. Look for a low or medium profile, a clean toe, and a sole that is not overly thick. Smooth leather usually feels a little smarter than mesh, so the shoe can move between casual and dressier outfits without looking out of place. Maintenance matters too. White sneakers do not need to stay box fresh forever. A little wear is normal. What hurts the outfit is neglect. Gray laces, cracked leather, a crushed heel, and mud around the sole make the whole outfit look less cared for. This is especially noticeable after 40 because simple clothing depends on condition and fit. When you are wearing a plain polo and dark trousers, there are fewer distractions. People see the details. Be careful with ultra-bright optical white too. If most of your wardrobe is earthy, navy, cream, or washed denim, a softer off-white can sit more naturally with those colors. There is also no need to save them only for weekends. A clean leather sneaker can become the default shoe for travel, lunch, casual offices, dates, and evenings where a dress shoe would feel stiff. One small styling trick helps. Repeat the white somewhere above the shoe. It could be a white t-shirt under a jacket, a stripe in a shirt, or a pale knit. You do not have to match it exactly. That small echo simply makes the sneaker feel connected to the outfit instead of dropped underneath it. That brings us to a different problem: comfort. Pair number 3, premium casual runners. By your 40s, comfort starts winning arguments it used to lose. That is fine. The mistake is assuming that a comfortable shoe has to look like something you only wear for a morning run. Modern runners can work in casual outfits when their shape and color make sense with the clothes around them. The Adidas Evo SL is a useful example because it has genuine running DNA with a relatively sleek silhouette. You get cushioning without the bulk of many high-stack trainers. The easiest colors are white, cream, gray, navy, or combinations built around those shades. They blend into a wardrobe. Keep the clothing equally clean. Straight chinos, technical trousers, relaxed jeans, and well-cut casual pants all work. On top, think merino knitwear, a plain sweatshirt, an overshirt, or a simple bomber. The runner should look chosen. Where this category gets difficult is formality. A performance runner is still a performance runner. Wearing one with a sharp navy suit usually creates a strange gap between the top and bottom halves of the outfit. Use it where comfort belongs naturally. Think airport days, long walks, lunches, weekends, travel, or long days on your feet. Socks make a difference as well. Choose clean athletic socks or simple crew socks in a color that relates to the trousers or shoe. Avoid tired ankle socks that disappear halfway down the heel. and keep actual gym shoes separate if you can. Once a pair has become heavily creased, stained, and soaked through dozens of workouts, it is hard to make it look polished again. A neutral runner travels well handling airports, sightseeing, long walks, and casual dinners easily. A good casual runner says you care about comfort and still understand proportion. That is a much better message than suffering through stiff shoes just because someone once told you comfort was unfashionable. Wear the right shoe for the day. If you are walking 10 miles through a city, forcing yourself into hard leather soles makes little sense. Choose the runner, keep the rest of the outfit tidy, and let comfort look intentional. Practical choices can still be stylish choices when the proportions are right. Pair number 4, Suede Desert Boots. Sometimes sneakers feel too relaxed, while formal shoes feel like too much. Suede Desert Boots live right in that gap. That is why they are so useful for men over 40. A desert boot gives jeans or chinos a cleaner finish without making you look dressed for the boardroom. Suede keeps it soft, while the ankle height adds more presence than a sneaker. Brown is the easiest place to start. Sand and taupe work beautifully in spring and summer. Tobacco has more warmth. Chocolate brown is excellent with dark denim, charcoal trousers, olive chinos, and navy. Dark jeans, a white Oxford shirt, and brown suede boots can carry a dinner date easily. Chinos, a knit polo, and the same boots work for lunch. Add an unstructured blazer and you can dress the combination up another step without making it stiff. Pay attention to the trousers around the ankle. Desert boots already create a little visual weight, so too much fabric bunching over them makes the lower half look heavy. A clean break or even a very small crop lets the boot keep its shape. The suede itself should look cared for. There's no need to keep it perfect. A suede brush can lift the nap. If the boots get soaked, let them dry naturally rather than putting them directly against strong heat. Avoid desert boots with a very long pointed toe. The classic shape is softer and more relaxed. Be cautious with chunky versions. A huge sole loses the easy middle ground that makes this shoe useful. This pair can make familiar clothes feel more adult. You're wearing the same jeans and the same shirt, but the finish is quieter and more considered. On dates, suede feels softer than polished leather and keeps a well-fitted outfit from feeling too formal. Desert boots also work well when you want to move away from sneakers without jumping straight into loafers. They are especially useful for men whose wardrobe is built around denim and chinos. You can change the shoe and immediately give those familiar trousers a more mature mood without rebuilding your wardrobe. From here, the shape gets cleaner and sharper. Pair number 5, Chelsea Boots. Chelsea boots make a simple outfit look finished. There are no laces across the front and very little hardware. The upper runs in one clean line from the ankle toward the toe. Under dark trousers, that creates a smooth silhouette that feels especially good for evenings. The R.M. Williams Comfort Craftsman is a strong reference for the shape. It is neat enough to wear with smarter trousers, while the boot still has enough character to work with denim. Focus on proportion first. The ankle should sit fairly close to your leg. If the opening is wide and floppy, trousers catch on it, and the clean line disappears. The toe should be softly rounded or slightly almond-shaped. Very sharp toes can feel dated, while oversized, chunky toes make the boot much harder to dress up. Black leather is the sleekest choice for evening. Dark brown leather is more flexible during the day. Brown suede relaxes the style and works particularly well with navy, charcoal, cream, and denim. Try a pair with dark straight jeans, a fine gauge crew neck, and a simple coat, or wear them under tailored trousers with a knitted polo. Neither outfit needs loud accessories. Trouser width deserves attention. Very narrow jeans can make Chelsea boots look larger than they are. A straight or gently tapered cut creates a smoother line from thigh to shoe. Keep leather polished enough to look cared for, though it does not need a mirror shine. With suede, use a brush and protect the nap from grime. This works well for travel when one pair needs to carry you from meetings through dinner. Chelsea boots are particularly useful when you want to look as though you made an effort without appearing overdressed. They sit comfortably between casual and formal, and that makes them one of the easiest evening shoes to rely on after 40. Heel height should stay moderate as well. A little lift looks elegant, but a tall Cuban-style heel changes the character quickly. For a dependable everyday Chelsea, keep the proportions conservative. You want a boot you can reach for without having to redesign the rest of your outfit around it. Pair number 6, quality leather boots. Traditional leather boots bring more weight and texture to a simple casual outfit. You can lean rugged without turning the outfit into a workwear costume. The Red Wing Iron Ranger is a useful example. Its leather, cap, toe, and solid construction give it character, especially once the surface begins to age. The pair I mean is linked in the description. Leather boots are at their best with fabrics that have some substance. Denim is obvious, but corduroy, brushed cotton, wool trousers, flannel shirts, heavy overshirts, and textured knitwear all make sense around them. That does not mean everything needs to look rough. A dark brown boot under clean navy chinos with a cream sweater can look very polished. The leather simply adds depth to an otherwise restrained outfit. Fit the trouser opening to the boot. If your jeans are extremely narrow, the boot can look huge. If they are very wide and long, the shaft disappears under a pile of fabric. Straight or slim straight cuts usually give the boot enough room while keeping the outline clean. Patina is part of the appeal. Small creases and gradual color changes can make quality leather look better. Dirt, dried salt, and cracked leather are different. Brush the boots, condition them when needed, and let them age with some care. Skip unnecessary hardware unless it suits the rest of your wardrobe. Rows of straps, oversized buckles, and exaggerated lug soles can make a basic outfit feel forced. Also remember that rugged does not mean careless. The strongest version of this look is controlled. The jeans fit. The jacket sits properly on the shoulders. The boots have some age, but they are maintained. A good leather boot can stay in your wardrobe for years, and it tends to look more personal with time. For your first pair, dark brown is easier than pale tan. It hides scuffs better, works well across more seasons, and sits comfortably beside navy, olive, charcoal, and blue denim. Black can look excellent too, especially if your wardrobe already leans dark. The choice should follow the clothes you already wear most often. Now the mood changes from rugged to relaxed. Pair number 7, suede loafers. A suede loafer can make an outfit feel more sophisticated without making it formal. The reason is texture. A traditional polished leather loafer can look quite sharp. Suede softens the same shape so it works naturally with linen, chinos, denim, and lighter tailoring. The Ralph Lauren Alston suede penny loafer is a useful example. The shape is classic, the suede keeps it relaxed, and there is no need for extra decoration. Brown is the easiest color. Chocolate looks rich with cream trousers, navy, gray, and dark denim. Tobacco works well in warmer months. Taupe is especially good with light summer clothes. Try them with cream chinos, a navy knit polo, and a brown belt close to the same general tone. Or wear dark jeans with a pale blue Oxford shirt and suede loafers for an easy dinner outfit. The trouser length is important. Loafers expose more of the ankle than boots, so a long hem collapsing onto the shoe looks messy. Aim for little or no break. You want the trouser to meet the shoe cleanly. Sock choice depends on the setting. In warm weather, no-show socks can give you the bare ankle look without putting your foot directly into the shoe. With wool trousers or cooler weather, regular socks often look better. Do not force the bare ankle look in every season. Style works best when it makes sense for the weather and the place. Also avoid loafers that are too shiny for the clothes you wear most. If your wardrobe is mostly casual, suede will usually blend in more easily than highly polished black leather. This pair works especially well after 40 because it feels confident without calling attention to itself. You look dressed but still comfortable. They suit warm evenings when sneakers begin feeling too casual. You can wear loafers with shorts, but be selective. Tailored shorts that finish above the knee can work with a relaxed suede pair and a knit polo. Long cargo shorts usually pull the outfit in another direction. The loafer needs some refinement around it, even when the overall look is casual. There is one final pair every grown man should still own. Pair number 8, classic leather dress shoes. Sneakers are accepted almost everywhere now. Still, some moments call for a proper leather dress shoe. Think weddings, formal dinners, work events, ceremonies, and any setting where you are wearing a real suit. A classic Oxford or Derby works because the shape is clean and familiar. You do not need a fashion-forward version. Restraint usually ages better. Start with the toe. Avoid square shapes and anything extremely pointed. A softly rounded or almond toe sits comfortably under most modern trousers and suits. Then look at the leather. It should have enough depth to take polish without appearing plastic. Black is the easiest choice with charcoal, black, and many navy suits. Dark brown is excellent with navy, medium gray, and earth tones. Burgundy can be beautiful, though less universal. The sole should also match the purpose. A slim leather or neat rubber sole keeps the shoe elegant. A giant tread can make a formal upper look confused. Trouser length matters here as much as it does with loafers. If your suit pants stack heavily over the shoe, the sharpness disappears. A light break is enough. Do not save dress shoes in a box for 5 years and expect them to look perfect on the night you need them. Wear them occasionally. Use shoe trees if you have them. Brush off dust, polish the leather, and check the soles before an important event. One pair covers plenty of formal occasions. Most of all, buy for your real life. If you attend one formal event a year, one excellent pair is plenty. You do not need a collection. A grown man's wardrobe should have at least one shoe that can stand beside a well-fitted suit without apology. When that moment arrives, you will be glad you did not try to make a running shoe do the job. If you are deciding where to spend more, dress shoes are one category where better leather and construction can pay off over time. You still do not need luxury pricing. A well-shaped, repairable pair that feels comfortable after a few hours is far more useful than an expensive shoe you avoid because it hurts. If this gave you a clearer shoe rotation for life after 40, like the video and subscribe for more simple style advice. The items mentioned are linked in the description. Watch the next video because the right shoes only work when the trousers above them fit the way they should.